Hey guys, I just wanted to come on here and tell you guys how miserable my life is as a black LGBTQ plus person. Also, as somebody that's literally still in the closet. And I wanted to talk about these things openly because I feel like people in the closet are some of the most forgotten people, especially black LGBTQ people that are still in the closet. So here we go. My mother reminds me on a daily basis that she will disown me if I were to be gay. I made these 3 gay bracelets, but I have to hide them because if they get found, I'm going to be questioned and drilled about my sexuality. This entire account gives me major anxiety to the point I wake up out of my sleep to make sure I've deleted everything off of my phone. I have multiple different videos that have got over 100,000 views, and that literally stresses me out and literally gives me tingles in my chest because I am so stressed. I fear that if I am outed, I am going to get into a physical altercation, or I'm going to have to lock myself in the bathroom and call the police. If I'm out in public with my grandmother and she sees the gay person, she's going to say something under her breath along the lines of, ugh, that's disgusting. And I can't say anything because I'll out myself, but it's really a stab in the heart. I regularly have to hear my family announce to me, oh my goodness, did you hear so-and-so is gay? In disgust. So I don't shave, so I can't wear a tank top in my house or I will be interrogated and drilled about my sexuality. Oh yeah, and also called disgusting. My phone stays on incognito mode. I have to make multiple different accounts for everything that I do and clear the search history for all my accounts just to make sure I don't get outed. Oh yeah, and I have to join in homophobic dialogue or else they'll think I'm gay. Especially if I don't say something homophobic enough, they'll be like bombastic side eye, like criminal offensive side eye, okay? I wasn't allowed to play certain sports as a kid because they would make me gay. I would also hear older family members laughing about beating the gay out of children. All of my friends know I'm gay, but I can't verbally admit it out loud in front of them because I have internalized homophobia. Sometimes I literally cry when I get a crush on a girl because I feel bad for having a crush on a girl, especially if it's a straight girl. Sometimes I cry myself to sleep because I know my family would never come to my wedding and that they would all disown me and call me disgusting if they knew I was gay. And even though I don't believe in my religion anymore, I'm low-key scared that God is going to destroy me. I felt compelled to make this video because I just saw a video of Gabrielle Union talking at the NAACP Awards about black LGBTQ stuff. And I just feel like people forget about closeted people, especially black closeted people, and are oblivious to the struggles we face and how miserable our lives actually are. So, thank you.
Yo, I feel for her. Like to be closeted, with my personality and the person I am, it was no way. It was like it went up until, I was out the house. Like, okay, I can respect you in your house, but after I'm out your house, this is what's up. This is what I'm telling you. Like this, I probably would have never told unless I had to tell. If I like I kind of had to tell. So I had to tell. So it was just like, okay. But love, she looks young. Once you move out the house, I need for you to do this for yourself because it's a lot of work. And I'm a type of person, I don't like to do a lot of work unless I'm getting paid a lot of money for it. Like you know what I'm saying? Or if it's beneficial to me, like it's gonna help me in the long run. That's when I like to do a lot of work. You're doing a lot of work for people who just they're not just gonna accept you, and that's not okay. Like I find that we do a lot of work for people, a lot of work to be accepted just for them not to accept us. Like we shouldn't have to do anything for somebody to accept us. We should be able to just be us, and especially our family, our blood. But once you move out, I hope it's going to be easier. Like you can come out and it won't really matter. Like once you get that understanding and okay, you can become okay with the fact that, okay, these people are just not going to be in my life. It gets easier. And after a while, I think with me, what I did would be like, I was just like, hey, I'm still the same person. And I showed that I was still the same person because my sexuality doesn't define me. It doesn't change me. It's not my identification. I'm who I am. You should not even care about my sexuality because that's separate. That's something completely separate from family and sexuality. You're not in my bedroom and you'll never hear about it. unless you make it a point for you to go and figure it out. Like you go to my YouTube and you decide to listen to those stories. That's on you. I did not tell you. I did not tell you to click those videos because since then I've made a lot of other videos that do not talk about my sexuality, except these that you're watching right now. Okay. But other ones, my scary TikToks. Like I made me cooking, me going to restaurants. I made other videos so you don't ever have to associate me with my sexuality if you don't want to. So yeah, friend, once you get older, you'll get wiser and you'll get more comfortable in yourself and you'll be like, you would not care. You're not going to care what other people think about you. I was made like that. I was born like that. It was like they try to make me care what people think about me, and it was just like, yeah, no, I don't. I don't care. Like I don't care. Like there's like one or two people in my family that I care about what they think about me, and then it's just like at that point where it's just like, yeah, I really don't care. As long as I, love myself, care highly of myself, think highly of myself, no one else's opinion really matters. I mean, in fact, it doesn't, because it's just like you're God's child. He made you this way. He's very aware of how you are and who you are. So what's the problem? There's not one, because the only opinion that matters is God's opinion. You and God's opinion. That's it. So, honey, you're good. Like you're good. Once you get up there to that age, it ain't even gonna matter. You'll find your new family. You hear that a lot. A lot of gays be like, you had the family you're born in and the family you choose. That will be you. You'll choose a family. But once they get over the hump and understand that you're still the same person, I feel like they're just gonna accept you. If they do not, you have a family over here where we are accepting and we love you. We'll be there and support you, and we'll be there for Christmas. We got our Christmas parties together. I can't, because my mom will not let me not spend Christmas with her. She did it once and she super regretted it. I regretted it. She was so upset and I did not understand, but now I do. So I won't be at the Christmas party. I might be at the Christmas party, but I will not be there for Christmas. Sorry, love. I'll be there in spirit. But it's going to get better. I promise.
Has anyone else ever walked into work kind of proud that they got a black eye during sexy time, only to be called into HR and be questioned for domestic violence, and then have the cops called because they didn't buy your kickball story? Yeah, me neither.
Wait, what? Y'all says it's that dangerous? I thought the only dangerous part about it was you need to stretch. You need to stretch and you could be stiff and sore and pull something out of place, get a cramp. I thought that was the only dangerous part. What was y'all doing for you to get a oh, y'all was doing something crazy. I just thought of something y'all was doing that could have been dangerous, resulted in a black eye. Oh, y'all freaky. Okay, friend. I've never been called. I've never done that though. I've never been called into HR because of a domestic, like they thought I was getting abused by my partner. There should have been times where I was called in. There should have been. But no, it wasn't, because of rough sex. I've had scratches on my back. I've gotten in trouble for with my actual girlfriend. No, just kidding. I've never cheated on my girlfriend. But no, that's the furthest it's gone. Scratches on my back, maybe bruises, but never a black eye, friend. Child. One time at school, I had a bruise, and when I was younger, I was very clumsy. Very clumsy, and I was a tomboy too. So like I would hang out with the boys and be just doing stuff like as if I was a boy, like playing football, wrestling, being rough, riding bikes on dirt roads without brakes. Yeah, I was doing boy stuff, I guess, boy stuff. So yeah, there was this time where I had got injured and had a bruise. I had fell off my bike and bruised, and my teachers were very so concerned that they called social services on my mom, bruh. I had to go to the hospital, the doctor, like after school they took me to the hospital and was just like, what happened? You can tell us. And I was just like, I fell off my bike. Like I fall a lot because I felt it wasn't the first occasion that I came to school with bruises. Because, like I said before, I was clumsy as a child and I fell a lot. Like, I have literally, for real, in my life, tripped over a ladybug and failed. Like, this is real life. Like, I was really clumsy. I'm not claiming it now, even though it's still, but I'm not claiming it now. I'm not clumsy anymore. But yeah, so yeah, Fred, I've been in that situation, but I've never been in that situation, and I don't know if that's a flex or not. Ooh, y'all need to be careful. Is that a flex? I don't know.
The older that I get and the more healed that I become, toxicness is not attractive to me. It quite literally scares the mess out of me. Like, learn to treat me good so I can treat you better. Talking crazy to me, threatening me, all of that does not sound good in any way, shape, or form. Especially after I've experienced DV in my life. That's never gonna be something I'm gonna pick for myself. Not too long ago, a woman on this here app had most toxic stud in her bio, and she tried to talk to me. I let her know straight at the door, you say toxic? I'm not here for it, baby. I'm sorry. Then she started going off on me, talking about this is a TikTok persona. You don't even know me like that. You didn't even give me a chance. So you want the world to believe you're toxic? What? And it'll be women in her comment section talking about they want to be knocked between the wash and the dry by her. I'm not that kind of lesbian. I'm sorry.
I almost did recognize her without glasses. Y'all know her? Y'all remember her from one of my videos? Well, shoot, she was been in a couple of my videos. I actually follow her on TikTok, like you should. Now, let me say it out loud because some of y'all are getting butt hurt. I encourage you guys to follow these people, okay? These creators, support them. Why you think that I'm making a point to be like, hey, y'all seen my latest videos? I have arrows. I want you to support them, bruh. I'm putting them out there so y'all can see them. Hey, support them. So yeah, friend. We're trying to stray away from toxicity. We're trying to stray away from toxic people, but I cannot agree with you on that it's not attractive. Like, they're not attractive. They're attractive. Now, the toxic that you're talking about, the DV toxic, not attractive at all. Nope, stop it. Been there, done that. Never want to go back, and don't want anyone to experience this. Like, we need to hold people accountable. Don't want that, don't need that. When because I call myself low-key toxic. In a lot of situations, when somebody asks me about myself and they're interested to be with me, I tell them the truth. I tell them that I'm toxic because my toxic is completely different from what you think. I feel like my toxic character is as in a relationship, as I guess a Virgo, or just who I am. If I find you attractive and I'm starting to like you, I put my all into it. Like, I love hard. Like, I hit you upside the head with my love. Not literally, but with my love, it hits you like bricks. It's just like, oh my gosh, you're getting captured by my love. Like, I be doing stuff that people don't normally do when they love people, and it's just like my level of love is crazy. Like, I've said in many situations, I've had a girlfriend where I did everything possible for her. I cooked her breakfast, lunch, snacks. She would bring her friends over. I cooked them food. I would do her homework. She was in college. I would do her homework. I would go actually to her classes to take her exams, her final exams. Ooh, maybe I shouldn't say that, because I definitely took a couple of her final exams and got her A's, because she just was not, it wasn't grasping, and I couldn't teach her how to, so it can grasp, you know what I'm saying? So I would do her homework, do her exams, like do what I could to make sure that, she's getting her money's worth from going to school, you know what I'm saying? I would take, like, we took her mama in. Now, y'all know now, I'm a loner. Don't like people in my space. And especially the experiences I've had with my girlfriend's moms, it will make me not do that. But I did it anyway. I dealt with, and it was just like her mom had some things that you don't want to deal with, sometimes. You still love them, but if it's not your parent, you don't want to deal with that sometimes. Like, I've did so much for that girl, honey. I would do when she did not want to do something, but I knew it needed to be done. I would do it. I would just be like, I'll do it. I used to do her hair. Y'all know how I feel about doing other people's hair other than mine's, honey. I used to do her hair. And I would do stuff that you have to pay hundreds of dollars for anybody else to do. Like, the way I love is just like in there. So that's why I feel like that's my toxic trait. Like, I'm toxic because I love hard. That's why I say I'm toxic. I'm also toxic is because I will literally go from being a B to being a provider, a mom, like everything, that part, that mom part, because a lot of y'all need moms. I will understand what's going on, but I have no problem being a motherly figure for you. Like, cool, that was me back in. Now I ain't your mama. You need to figure this out. You be on boss stuff. Like, I'll give you money. I will spoil you. I will do everything. I used to take the abuse, physical, mental, verbal abuse, all this other stuff. But I'm gonna start off as a B. Like, I'm very like, oh, it's about me, honey. Like, that's the persona that I have to give off sometimes. So yeah, friend, I completely understand. That's my toxic trait, is I give too much of myself and I get, sucked into you. Like, it's all about you, and I low-key neglect myself. Not really neglect myself, because I'm still gonna work out and I'm still gonna look good, honey. But when it comes to you, it's just like you're first. Not me. It's like you're first before me. God, family, and then you. And sometimes occasions is God and then you and then family. So yeah, that's why I say my toxic trait. But if somebody's saying they're toxic and they're just so happen to be a stud, I've heard you should believe them and run away, run far away. So yeah, friend, I'm with you on that, because many people's toxic is not like my toxic. So yeah, if somebody tells me they're toxic, we're gonna keep this as a booty call. You heard that? It's not like, oh, I'm gonna run away from you. I'm gonna, eat this cupcake and then deuces. Ooh, bye. But yeah, friend, stay away from toxic people. We're trying to do better. We're here to learn. Look at me. Trying to tell y'all not to mess with them. I might. Subscribe